Welcome to episode 33 of the Bernie and Marley podcast. I'm your host, Bernie, and I do this podcast with my co-host slash fiance, Marley. And on today's episode, we're going to cover situations that involve cyberbullying. We're going to give you stories on the things we went through and seen growing up with the internet. Because if you didn't know by now, the internet shows no mercy for anybody. A good quote from Rev Run is, being a bully on the internet is a sign of insecurity and weakness. What he's trying to say is, if somebody's attacking you on the internet, it's nothing against you. It has nothing to do with you. It's insecurities within themselves. It's a personal problem. Maybe they want to get to where you're at and they're jealous. Or maybe they just want what you have because they don't want to put in the time like you did to get the results you have. This can mean many things. Like I said, it's a personal problem. It's nothing against you. So enough gibberish. Let's just jump into the topic. Wow, we're gonna have to go way back. We're talking 7th, 8th grade, 2004 to 2005, 2006. We're talking about MySpace here.
8th grade for you.
Oh, for you, Miss 40-year-old over here. Just kidding. She's not 40, guys.
MySpace came out for me when I was in college, when I was 18.
Really?
Yeah.
First time I ever heard of it was 7th grade. I remember this girl walking up to me and she's like, "Do you have MySpace?" And I'm like,
"What the heck's MySpace?"
"Is that something all the cool people have?"
And you wanted to join, right?
I didn't know what it was. I had no idea. I'm like, "Is that something you buy at the store or what the heck is that?"
What the heck?
I had no idea about MySpace. That was the first time I ever heard about social media. And I had one of my friends explain it to me what it is. And I'm like, I was so confused. I'm like, "But you guys are here with me." You see, I didn't understand the whole social media thing. Like, why am I going to talk to you online when I can talk to you in person?
You know why I started liking MySpace is when I could design like my own background. I would sit there for the longest time designing my page.
Oh, that's the fun part. You can't even do it on Facebook now.
Well, I never customized my Facebook page to begin with.
Hey, some of these people overdid it. I couldn't even load the page. My internet was so slow, like, it wouldn't even load some people's pages because they had so many embedded codes, like, how should I say, high-tech backgrounds, I guess. And they had like their music playlist. They had an Usher on it. Some of their Cholo music.
I used to always update my songs according to my moods. Like, I go through
my life into pieces when you're feeling all emo.
Yeah, I would do that. I would like, I am in this phase, and I would just shuffle around my playlist and things like that.
Oh, there she goes. Marley's on her emo phase.
Well, everybody has one.
I know. I think I went through it too. When I used to listen to like
I
Linkin
never really
Park.
I wouldn't say it's an emo phase. I just like that pop rock stuff.
I walk this lonely road. No, but I say MySpace is the first time I ever saw cyberbullying. Because that was the first time I ever seen a burn page. And if you don't know what is it, what's a burn page to you?
A burn page is where, the page gets created to roast somebody.
Yeah, somebody that doesn't like you will literally create this whole page about you using your pictures.
Roasts you, humiliates you.
Saying all your secrets, and wow. So
puts it all out there for everybody to see.
And it's not pretty, guys. It's bad, man. So I have a story about that. There was this girl who got burned so bad. On this burn page, she literally had to move schools. It was just so bad.
She just got harassed?
Yeah, it was bad, dude.
Well, what happened? Like, would she get teased? Would she get people try to fight her? Would she?
No, they put everything that she did was with other guys on that page.
Yeah, I know.
And everybody knew, like, everybody look at her dirty now.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. They said things. They harassed her. Yeah.
So imagine being that girl walking around school like that.
Knowing that everybody was looking at me or feeling like it, I don't think I could do that.
It happened more than once. I have 2 friends that went through that. I had this other friend that she had to move schools also. It was just, I guess she broke up with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend spreaded this rumor, and everybody in the school knew about it. And it got so bad that she was just so embarrassed to come back to school, and her parents had to move her to a different school.
I wonder what it was.
And I talked to her. I'm like, "Hey, what's up? What happened, dude?" She's like, "Oh, this lie. He said his lie." And Wow. I don't know. I believed her. Because, you know, as guys or girls, when there's a breakup, the person that's more mad says the dumb things.
Well, it's not even that. It's like when you break up somebody, it's like, no, they're at fault. You know what I mean? They're to blame. So you talk, you talk some mess about them because it makes you feel better, and it's just to talk some ish.
Well, it's to make yourself look tough around your friends.
Maybe that were for guys.
Well, so you don't look like you're the heartbroken one, you know?
Well, yeah, you put up a front.
Yeah. Okay, so I was scrolling through this burn page, right?
Right.
And I was just looking around, looking out of the comments, and looking at whoever created this about that person, just looking at the descriptions and stuff. And out of the blue, the host of that page messages me. It pops up like you got a new message, and it says "F you." And dude, I got so cold. I was like, "Holy crap! Do they know I'm seeing this page?"
I was just gonna ask you, how do they know that you're looking on there?
I don't know. Maybe it just happened right at the right time where they.
Coincidentally, out of all the times.
I right away, being so insecure, I deleted all my pictures. I'm like, dude, this person's gonna try to get shit. Like, I don't want them making a burn page out of me, but at the same time thinking, okay, what are they gonna say about me? Like,
way too cautious, but you're just like, nah, I'm not even gonna mess with that. Basically, you just didn't want that to happen to you.
He just had me thinking, like, okay, why would that person say F you to me? Is it somebody that I know? It has to be someone that I know.
I don't know.
It had me thinking a lot. There was this one time I was in class just chilling. It was just a normal day, and the phone rings in class, and teacher answers it. It's like, all right, Bernie, they want to see you in the office. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I get to the office, and the teacher's there, and there's like 2 cops, right? Usually the school cops. And I'm like, okay, what the heck? I thought something happened to my family.
Yeah, now I don't know. I would have been like, what the heck? Because there's cops in there.
So it's like, they're looking at me all mad, like, okay. They don't look worried. They look pissed. They look mad at me. What's going on? I'm all trying to think, like, what happened? What did I do?
Playing back every scenario that you had that day.
It's like, damn.
Tracing all your steps.
Did I actually step on someone on the way to school?
Well, what happened?
Oh, okay, so they sat me down, right? And they showed me a message that was sent to a teacher. And it was through my school. It was my school account. This is the account where you can just log in, look at your grades, message other teachers, maybe see the homework assignments, I guess.
Okay.
So what happened, I had my computers class, right?
And it's only for administrative purposes, right? It was like restricted.
Well, I can use it at home.
I meant like their computers, the school's computers.
Yes, they're restricted. And no, so what happened was when we leave class, we're supposed to log out, right? I never used to ever log out. I just press the X on the top right and just take off.
Dumbass.
I thought that would log me out.
Why would you do that? I always sign out of everything.
Some way that person I don't know what happened, honestly. Someone must have not liked me, and they open up they try to go into their school account. They notice, oh, what the heck? This is Bernie's account. And they messaged this one teacher like some nasty stuff, like sexual stuff, right?
Oh my God.
So it looked like I sent the message.
Well, yeah, because it came from your account.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm reading the message, right? And I'm like, I look at the officer. I'm like, what is this? He's like, are you reading it? I'm like, yeah, what's this guy doing anything? What's up? And he's like, this is you. Like, you sent this. I'm like, what? So I go back and I'm looking at it, like speed reading through with my eyes. I'm like,
you're like actually trying to be like, okay.
I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, dude, I was like so confused. Like, what the heck, man? Like,
did they believe you?
Pardon me. I think they should have, because the way I reacted.
Yeah, you reacted like, what the heck?
I was so confused. Like, dude, this is not me. And the principal was like, if we find out this came from your house. At the time, I didn't know all that high-tech stuff, all the technical stuff you can do with computers.
Well, you didn't know you could access the programs from your house.
No,
Well, you
there's an
shouldn't have
IP
been.
address. There's an IP address. If that IP address came from my house, someone had to come to the school and figure out where the address is from. Like, they can find out which computer it came from
Okay.
with an IP address. So each message you sent has an IP address. And they told me, if we find out this came from your house, we're expelling you, letting you know right now.
And you're like
I was
in shock.
in shock, dude. I was like, who the heck would do this?
Did you ever figure out like who? I don't think so, huh? Was it just resolved?
I have no idea. They never told me anything. That was the last time I ever heard about it. I was like, wow.
Maybe they just judged everything based on your reaction, and they just like, oh, this guy didn't do it.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, definitely. Because I had a face that said, "This guy's telling the truth."
You had a face that said, this guy doesn't talk like this to teachers.
So it's just, I would put it under the umbrella of cyberbullying. Would you put it under that?
No, not really.
It's because someone hacked it. I wouldn't say hacked into my account, because it was already open for you. All you had to do was just log into the school account, and mine would pop up because mine was left logged in already.
I wouldn't really put that under cyberbullying. It's just something that happened to you because you forgot to log out. It's an interesting story.
It's pretty good. You know, there's this interesting thing about cyberbullying. They never have the guts to tell you face to face. It's all online. Things are easier said in the internet.
Well, yeah, that's because you don't have to look at anybody else. You know what I mean? It's so easy just to sit there and write on the screen.
There's a story where it was a girl, right? She wanted to become a singer. And they brought a group of 5 people and they told them, all right, listen to this song and give me your honest opinion. So they played the song and it was crappy. It was horrible. Even I said like, wow. So they asked these 5 people, what do you guys think about the song? Give me your honest opinion. And some of them wrote, like, without writing the names down, they just turned in their papers. And the person read them out. I was like, okay, you suck. Don't be a singer. Horrible.
Don't be a singer.
This is bad. Like, don't ever pursue a career in singing. So
basically, don't quit your day job.
Don't quit your day job. They brought the girl out that was singing that song. Everybody was like, what the heck? The lady was like, okay, this is the girl that was singing the song you guys were listening to. She was the one singing it. Now, I want each and one of you to line up and tell her what you guys wrote. Nobody could tell her anything to her face. They were like, no.
That's because people can't face that. Dang! Put to the test.
Burn.
That's a good study, though, like experiment. Because it's true. People can write down things so easily, and then having to actually like read out loud what you said. Dang, that's crazy. That's a good lesson. I'm sorry. I guess I was just kind of like, dang.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will say the internet caused people to express what they want to say. Imagine before the internet, how much things people were actually holding in. Do you think people were telling each other crap, like being straight up with them?
Yeah,
Like, you're ugly, you suck, F you.
I mean,
you cunt.
no.
You lint liquor. That's from a commercial. Who are you calling a lint liquor? Did I say that right?
Cootie queen.
Oh, it's a cootie queen?
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
That was a weird commercial.
I used to think those commercials were hilarious. I love that commercial.
I think it was brutal back then, huh?
Since people was only like word of mouth, you know what I mean? It's not like you can, scroll down a news feed and see everybody's opinions about this, that, and the other. You know? It just wasn't as open. People just didn't communicate as much. And that's because you had to tell people face to face or word of mouth or gossip, whatever. You know what I mean?
Imagine how many fights broke out back then. Because now it looks like people settle things on the internet now, not face to face.
That's because people spend more time on the internet.
Well, yeah, you can just apologize on the internet and be like, hey, I'm sorry for what I did,
Yeah, then the next day, be like, didn't you see? I apologized.
But you wouldn't say that in person.
Only if it got brought
now
up,
it
I
would
guess.
feel awkward to say it in person.
That's because people don't know how to do that anymore. You know what I mean? They hide behind the internet or whatever, the computer screen.
Like those trolls on the YouTube. YouTube's brutal, man.
On the comment sections that people write for the host or whatever. I know I've read some of them and I'm like, wow, where do you get off? Because some people's are outrageous. Some people's are mean, really mean.
I did something. I wanted to test myself. I wrote down a comment, kill yourself, right? I wrote it down. I typed it. I didn't send it in. And it felt so freaking wrong, dude. The reason I say that because you heard of Brooke Houts, right?
Who?
Brooke Houts, the YouTuber.
No.
Okay, so she just recently destroyed her career. What she did was she uploaded the wrong unedited video, meaning she accidentally put the wrong piece in the video, right? So she put the video where she hit her dog, dude, and she spit at him.
Oh, that girl.
And she had, like, I think 360,000 subscribers. So if you put that video up within a minute or a second, people are already watching it.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people just waiting for your post to pop up.
Yeah, like me, I subscribe to some people, and as soon as they post a video, I get a notification. Hey, so-and-so posted a video. She noticed her mistake, and she took it down right away, but it was way too late. And, man, when you hit a dog on the internet, expect the world to fall on you, man.
I think if you hit anybody or anything on the internet.
So what I did was I went on the comments, right? On the comment section. I was like, okay, I want to see what people are writing. And, man, it was straight up, kill yourself. You're the worst. You're going to hell. I hope you die. You fat F in this. I was like, no way.
She's a YouTuber, right? Is that what you said? Famous
Yeah.
YouTuber? I mean, she should be used to all those kind of nasty comments, but
No.
I don't think anybody can get used to reading that. You know what I mean? Reading those things about yourself.
Well, imagine someone
People telling
messaging you, kill yourself.
Well, that's what I mean.
And I just think it's even worse on the people that even wrote that. Because, like I said, I wrote kill yourself, but I didn't send it. I just wanted to see how I felt about it. I wanted to test myself. Like, okay, let's see how I feel writing this. I did a little, how you call it?
Test.
Psychology test on myself.
Experiment.
An experiment on myself. And it just felt so wrong. Just even typing it, kill yourself. Just think of yourself writing that to somebody else.
Why wouldn't? Because I can't do that. Why would I tell somebody to do that? But that's because I'm rational. You know, those people who are, what'd you call them, trolls? They aren't rational. That's their job. They just want you to feel bad.
They say something about trolls or cyberbullies or people that just write bad stuff on the internet. They say it's nothing against you, right? Somebody's trolling you, telling you all these mean things. It's nothing against you. It's a personal thing with them. Something's wrong with them. Something's missing in their life. They're jealous of you. You have what they want.
They envy you. They want what you have.
Yeah, so
I see what you're saying. It's more like they're misplaced.
So yeah, they say when you get messages like that, don't take it personal. It's more like feel bad for them. Like, damn, I feel bad for that person, you know?
Yeah, but most people at first don't process it that way.
With the experience, you.
Well, yeah, that's over time. Your skin gets thicker, over time. And then those things don't bother you anymore because you're like, oh, I know they don't mean anything. Only at first.
I was looking through the Brooke Houts, the YouTuber who uploaded that wrong video. Mm-hmm. She's not losing a lot of followers, but every time you refresh the page, it'll be like -5, -4 subscribers. It just keeps dropping very slow though.
Do you think she'll ever make a comeback?
You can't. I don't think you can come back from that. There's no way, dude.
So
you got caught hitting a pet.
So you think her YouTube days are done?
Yeah, she needs to find a
day
regular job. If I were her, if you're listening to this, be a truck driver, long haul, class A. Nobody will bug you. Good idea, right?
You're making money.
Yeah, not YouTube money though.
But it's still good money.
There you go. Same thing with Logan Paul. I'm surprised Logan Paul was accepted back after what he did.
Yeah, that's because he hooked up with that one chick and they're doing all their shenanigans like on Snapchat and stuff.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the suicide forest in Japan.
Oh.
So there was this big thing about
that was his big downfall.
Well, it wasn't that bad for
then
him.
What killed him? It was what?
It was the suicide forest. He went to the suicide forest in Japan, but it wasn't as bad as Brooke House.
Oh,
Brooke House, she's done, dude. There's no way you coming back from that.
Yeah, because what was that guy's name?
Logan Paul.
That's because his was like a really bad joke or just in bad taste. Whereas, with the other, what's her name? Brooke, she did it with animal cruelty.
Yeah, if you've seen the video on YouTube, go on YouTube, type in search Brooke House. She's punching her dog, and then at the end she spits at the dog, dude. And then the dog's running away, and she's chasing after him, and you see her shadow just beating the dog up. I was like, damn.
I don't even remember that. I must not have seen the right video.
Maybe I'm over exaggerating. I don't know. You think I'm over exaggerating? But the dog gets beat up though and spit at. But with Logan Paul, I'm freaking shocked people accepted him back. Cause on the video he's recording, and in the background there's somebody that literally hung themselves.
Yeah, but I said that he came back because of that chick.
I don't have no
that they're
idea.
doing their stuff and they're gonna get married, or that they're not, or people think it's fake and all that. So that's why I think his name came back.
You think so? He's actually doing way better now than he was before. He has a podcast now.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I guess I didn't start hearing about him more until those things.
He's a UFC fighter. I'm like, what the heck? I think he was just trying to do anything just to continue his fame going.
All right. I'm going to kind of redirect a little bit. I got a question for you.
Okay, what's up?
What do you think cyberbullying is? Because I feel like I know what it is, but I want to hear what you think.
Cyberbullying are, to me, is like trolls. Example, telling you mean things on the internet all the time.
Like what happened with those girls?
Targeting someone, saying bad things.
And it could be more than one person, right? One person, a group of people.
Yeah, that's what cyberbullying is to me.
Yeah, cyberbullying is like putting somebody down, right?
Yeah.
Trying to humiliate somebody.
Yes.
Trying to cause them, stress?
Yeah.
Insecure.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think cyberbullies the most?
People that are insecure.
Okay, well, what about when it comes to kids? Because kids, I know they can be insecure, but like, why do you think they do it?
Why do you think kids do it to other kids?
Yeah, I want to say it's mostly like young people, right? Young age groups.
Because I don't know what I see with kids. They say things to each other face to face, like, you're annoying, you're ugly, get away from here. Like, you shut up.
Well, people post stuff on people's social media all the time, those things, though. Because that cyberbullying has led to those people hurting themselves. And a lot of them are young kids. Oh, you're talking
about online, huh?
Well, yeah, it's cyberbullying.
I was thinking about in person, because kids are really cruel, dude.
Yeah, but most youngins now have social media pages.
Well, I think
they just lie.
These young kids cyberbully each other because they don't know that it's a process to get to a certain level. They think things happen overnight. They say before you become a butterfly, you gotta crawl like a caterpillar, right? So some of these kids, they don't know that. They think everything happens overnight, so they hate on the people that are at the level they want to be at.
So you think it's more like maturity?
Yeah, they're not mature enough to understand that it's a process. Everything takes time. So that's why they try to bring other people down. They want to make other people feel bad.
Well, I think that, and it makes them feel good. It makes them feel like they have some power, right? Isn't that why people do that?
They have power if they're getting a response from another person.
Yeah, but most of the time they do.
Yeah, they know they're getting attention, then they're going to keep doing it.
Well, even if they don't, they'll seek it because sometimes people are stubborn, you know?
You know, there's this guy, and his name is Pat Flynn. His son actually started a YouTube channel. He's 10 years old, I think. 10 or 11? I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
So his son started a YouTube channel, and he's doing pretty good. He's gaining subscribers. He's doing like outstanding, right?
Okay.
And this guy commented on one of his videos to kill himself. He told a 10-year-old kid to kill himself.
I don't get it. I don't get why people are like that.
So Pat asked his son, he's like, How did that make you feel? He said it made him feel sorry for the other person.
For them even writing something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's real maturity though. Like to think about it like that.
It's because his dad explained it to him what YouTube's all about. Like, hey, you're going to get a lot of people that are going to write nasty things to you. And let me tell you why they're writing that stuff. It's because it's nothing against you. It's against them. It's personal. They don't like themselves. They hate they want to be where you're at. They're jealous that this kid has more subscribers and they've been on YouTube for a while. Just there's so many reasons. It's personal. It could be many things.
It could be just him getting ahead. It's as simple as that. You're doing better than me and you're 10. Screw you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what's interesting? So that guy Pat Flynn, someone actually attacked him on the internet, right? They would write like mean things like, oh, he's a fraud. He just wants your money. He doesn't want to help you. I know Pat Flynn, and I know he's not like that, dude. He's very helpful. He's giving out like information you got to pay for, and he's giving it out for free.
It's just people trying to make him look bad.
Yeah, so this guy, every time he posted a video, this guy would like bash him so bad. Like, don't follow this guy. Come to my website. I'm explaining to you guys why. And Pat ended up emailing this guy, and he emailed back, and he's like, hey, why are you doing this? Like, why are you bashing people? And that guy, that cyberbully guy, reached out to all his business partners of Pat Flynn and wrote like this big old paragraph why he's a fraud, like he's tricking you into investing in him. And his business partners are like, hey, dude, we're getting a message from this guy. Wouldn't that be embarrassing?
I don't think it'd be embarrassing. More like I wouldn't like that because, I mean, clearly he's trying to discredit me. You know what I mean? He's trying to ruin my name or my reputation. And see, I guess that's where I would be like, what the heck? You know, I see what you're doing.
Yeah. So like I said, Pat emailed him, and he actually emailed back. It took him about a week, right? And he just emailed him back saying, hey, I'm sorry for saying all these things about you. I'm just, the whole reason I'm doing this is to get traffic through my website and my YouTube channel.
What the heck?
Can you believe that? How far people are willing to go?
I would have been like, boy, bye. Bye.
He said he was in complete shock. Like, wow, can't believe people do this.
Like, to resort to such tactics, right?
And it would work because on his YouTube channel, like every video, it would be like the top comment. People will press the like button on it. And when you press the like button, you become the top comment. So there'll be more awareness on his
comment. Who would be liking those comments?
It's just people that don't. Maybe he has more YouTube channels, more YouTube accounts, and he logs into each one of them and likes that comment, throws them up there.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, I hate to jump back, but I'm just curious. So going back to Brooke Houts, what would you do if that was you in her shoes? You uploaded the wrong video. The whole world hates you because you just beat up a dog on YouTube in front of millions of people.
Honestly, I would be more worried about any kind of legal action being taken place against me before worrying about anything else.
Well, there's people that are going to try to kill you, trying to find out where you live.
Well, see, that's what I mean. Like, she has, like, bigger concerns than to worry about getting back on YouTube. You know what I mean?
She had her YouTube channel stuff. I'm surprised she hasn't deleted it yet.
She's probably trying to make a comeback, or maybe traction will pick up with this thing. I don't. Well, that's in her mind. You can't come
back from that.
Hey, maybe you know that, but she hasn't accepted that yet, and she's still trying. She's trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Okay.
It would be, if I was in her shoes, I would have to delete Instagram, Facebook, every social platform I have.
If I were her, I almost would say I would suspend all my platforms for right now. And once everything was kind of cleared and, then I would come back or do like a revamp of me, of my pages.
A revamp. Imagine coming back with a video saying, I'm sorry. Hell, there's no way, dude.
I wouldn't come back with a video saying I'm sorry so I can bring up that old stuff again. That's not what I would want to do, is to draw attention back to what happened. I would be revamping, meaning launching myself in a new way so that way people could see me in a new light. Something like that, Because I would not want them to remember what happened in the past. I don't want people's attention to revert back to that. But that would be like if I was her.
They said that before she got the Doberman, the dog, her videos weren't doing as good. And when she got the dog and she started having a dog on video with her, it just skyrocketed her channel.
That's because everybody loves dogs.
Yeah, and everybody's like, oh, that's the reason she got the dog. She don't even care about the dog. And then her ex-boyfriend came out with a video saying that she hates animals. She doesn't even like animals. That she would mistreat his dog all the time and just toss him around, like push him away.
Well, that's why she's losing people, because once people feel like they saw the real you and they're not with it, you lost them. There's no getting them back, because they're already like, I'm not about you. I'm not about what you do. And they're done. So that's why I think she would have to come back completely changed, launching a whole new thing, because she's never going to reach people that she lost. So her only hope is to attain a new audience.
What do you think about the sponsorships? Like, you think anybody would want to sponsor her?
No, because nobody would want to be associated with her name. And that's exactly why she needs a new everything.
New name?
Yeah, a new image, for real,
like,
new persona.
You're not Brooke Houts anymore. You are, make up a name right here. Shanae, I don't know.
Shanae?
I'm making crap up. Man, wow, I was just thinking, like, it's so brutal. Just a little mistake she did, man, just ended her life so quick.
Well, no, the mistake she did was doing her actions that got her in trouble, because if she would have never done them, regardless of whether it was caught on camera or not, then it would have never happened in the first place.
I know, it's crazy.
There would have been no mistake.
Imagine how many YouTubers are like that. Like, they don't show the real selves. Because on camera, it's like, oh, hey, what's up? It's me. Oh, you're a great buddy.
Well, yeah, no one's going to be like, oh my God, I can barely keep it together today.
It's like, fuck, you know? My life. No, because on the video, it showed her true colors. The dog was on her way, and then she was like, get away from me.
But that's what I mean. People saw the real her. Nobody's about that animal hitting and.
Oh no. Yeah, like myself. Oh man. Like I tell you, if I was in her shoes, I cannot see myself going back to a real job. It's like, I'm a YouTuber. This is what I do.
Well, she needs to keep moving forward and let that go, because otherwise, she's just gonna stay stuck and be like, pity party, woe is me. Because she's not letting go of what she had, and she needs to embrace what lies before her.
Yeah. But the people I'm like tripping out on are the comment people that left the comment saying kill yourself. It's like, okay, maybe those people are trolls trying to act like they're the innocent ones.
Or maybe it's like that one guy who's trying to get traction on their pages.
That's true, because a lot of them were top comments. I was like, wow. And even I clicked on their page. I was like, wow, let me see.
Well, because you want to see who wrote that.
I was like, let me see how this person looks. Like, why would you write that? And it's just a normal looking person you probably walk by on the street. You know where else you can find cyberbullying? The original place where it originated? Gaming online. You wouldn't know anything about that.
I was about to say, like, that's why there's crickets. Make sure to put the crickets in there for that part, okay?
Cricket.
Because I'm like, what?
No, online, like back then when I was like a freshman in high school, this was 2006, 2007. Dude, online gaming in the lobby room, it was bad, dude. Just picture a bunch of kids just saying, screw you, kill yourself. I'm gonna screw your mom. I did your mom. I did this to your mom. Your mom's at my house. I'm your dad. Listen to me.
Dude, people like really say all that stuff in there? And there's like little kids playing.
I know. And now, oh heck no, you'll get banned right away, dude. Back then, you'll get reported so many times, and Microsoft wouldn't do anything about it.
They didn't regulate those kind of things. It was still too news, too was it
just
phase
barely
one? I don't
off,
know.
And they're like, oh my god, we got bigger problems. We don't worry about that right now. But now it's like, okay, they got traction. They know what they're doing. And let's ban people that are being like this.
Well, that and if people find out, like, since we're talking about Microsoft, if people found out that Microsoft was allowing that, do you imagine their sales and everything would start to plummet because reviews would be bad? Like, why isn't Microsoft doing this? Why aren't they doing that? Why aren't they regulating? And people will start having a problem with it.
Well, some people like the confrontation online.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie, I did it myself too because it was fun.
You're one of the people you like joining in, huh?
No, because someone will say something about my mom and I'll say something about their mom.
We're like, yo, mama, so.
Yeah, it just turned into a game.
It turned into yo mama jokes. What was that one?
Oh man,
it was called Yo Mama, huh?
Oh yeah, Your Mama on MTV.
Yeah, I guess just saying that reminded me of that.
It got so boring after a while. After so many seasons, I was just like, oh man. I remember when it first started, it was good.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, dead. So yeah, there'll never be another time like online gaming back in 05, 04, 06 maybe.
I didn't do any of those gamings, and on campus there was an area for gaming, and there were students who would go in there and they'd be in there playing video games in the lobby.
I want to talk about something I'm gonna close it out with something very interesting. I would say it's cyberbullying and cyber stalking put together. So there's this company that promotes this app, right? And a lot of companies, big corporate companies, use this app for company phones. And this app is to keep their employees on check, look at their messages, make sure where they're at, stuff like that. If something happens, like harassment with the company, they can just go through the messages because it belongs to the company, right?
Yeah, and they can access everything.
Yeah. So this app, you can actually install it into your kid's phone and you can see exactly who your kid is talking to, like who are they messaging, exactly the messages. You can listen to their conversations. You can open up the mic with your own phone, open up your kid's phone's mic, if that makes sense, and listen to their conversation. The reason I say this is cyberbullying is because it has to do with relationships. Let's just say, for example, a divorce, right? There was a divorce and they're separate. They both live in different houses. Let's just say the husband moved back to with their in-laws, not their in-laws, with their parents. And you know what? They decided to buy their kid a phone. But before they give the kid the phone, they install this app on the phone that the mom probably doesn't even have no clue about. And with that app in that phone, you can actually listen to a conversation that's going on in the room. So imagine your kid just taking that phone to your ex-wife's house. Am I saying it right?
It would just be her other parent, her co-parents.
Yeah, it's to the other co-parent. They can actually listen to everything that's going on in the room. And they can actually turn on the camera and see what he's doing.
That's scary.
This is perfectly legal, but the way this guy's using it, it's illegal.
Well, yeah, because you're spying on people without their knowledge, and that's always legal. That's why you can't record without somebody's knowledge.
Yeah, but on the commercials, they actually promote it on the commercials that, hey, you want to know what your kid is who your kid's talking to, or what your kid's doing on the phone.
It's like spy technology.
It is spy technology, but on the commercials, they promote it to.
Well, yeah.
See what your kid is doing, right?
They're trying to market it for something like that as like safety reasons right now, especially with all the kidnappings or trafficking or whatever, that media throws at us.
Yeah, so there was a story with this girl, right? She just got a divorce and she went through the same problem with this guy. This guy knew exactly where she was at, exactly what she was wearing. She knew, like, that guy knew her whole schedule, right? And she was like, what the heck? How does he know where I'm at? And he's always sending her messages like, oh, I know where you're at. Like, oh, you're leaving the house already? And it's scary, right? And he's like, how does he know this stuff? All he's doing is turning on the camera, the locations and stuff. He's turning on the mic to see what she's talking about. And this girl was so paranoid, she changed her phone number like 3 times, and 3 times didn't work. It doesn't matter if you changed your number 3 times. That app is still on your phone.
Did she ever discover it?
She reported it to the cops. I forgot how she discovered it. A detective figured it out. That guy actually ended up going to jail. I don't know how long he's serving though.
Good, he deserves it. He spied on her and then he stalked her.
Yeah, but the company that owned the app didn't get in trouble because that guy was using the app completely wrong, dude. Well,
yeah, that's the company trying to say, well, we can't control how people use our technology, kind of BS. Right? That's what they said.
Well, guys, that's going to be it for the podcast. That last thing, I just wanted to throw it out there because if you have that crazy partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, check your phones, because I know there's cases out there where people just picture your boyfriend running away with your phone or your girlfriend running away with their phone. They stay with it overnight. They're probably doing something to it. Maybe installing this app. And the funny thing, when you install this app, it doesn't show up on your phone.
So how do you even know you have it?
You gotta, damn it. They said how to do it. I think you gotta, you know what? It has to do with customer service or something. They gotta look into your phone.
Oh, so you have to take it to like the store and have them work on it? That makes sense. It sounds like something that you'd have to do, especially if you don't know that you have it. How are you going to uninstall it yourself?
I had many friends, girls and guys. Oh, my boyfriend ran away with my phone. Or, hey, my girlfriend took my phone, bro. Like, if you're college, she's going to answer. I'm like, oh, crap. Who do you think is more crazy to install that stuff? A guy is, huh? Nah, I think a girl, too. They'll install it.
I think both are equal. Like,
yeah.
I mean, because both guys and girls are crazy. And when you're jealous, it's not like gender specific where girls are more jealous than guys, because I'm like, guys, man, they could be doing some things too with them jealousy.
Well, just picture this. Say I install that app on Marlena's or Marley's phone, right? And I'm at my house living back with my parents, and she's chilling with her friends. With my phone, I can actually turn on the microphone and listen to their whole conversation.
And that's scary, because sometimes, when girl talk, it's not always like...
Yeah, or I could turn on the camera. Let's see who's around there. That's if she's playing with her phone. If she has the freaking camera, like, facing down, then I can't see, Well,
isn't that the same thing when it's faced up? Like, you're only going to see the ceiling.
Yeah, you can probably see an umbrella, or she's out and about. Or she's out.
I see that there's the car. She's in the car.
Yeah, and then you can track the GPS on that. The only reason I know about this stuff because I was reading about it, and I was like, wow.
That's crazy, though. It's like the ultimate, like, that's how you feel, like, yeah, well, you said cyber stalking.
But a lot of companies use it. The company you work at, they're using it. The company phone they gave you has all that stuff in it. They have the app in it. They track you exactly. They know exactly where you're at.
I'm like...
They probably have the mic on right now. Who knows? All right, guys. That's it for the podcast. Remember that last part was just so random. Just want to throw that out there.
You're going to leave it like that?
Yeah.
With me and those thoughts? How dare you?
Sorry about that. But okay. Yeah, that last thing was just random. Want to give you guys some knowledge there. I know a lot of people need to hear this. Spread the word. Hopefully my phone doesn't have it.
It doesn't.
Hopefully. Okay, guys. You guys want to reach me on social media? I am now on TikTok. I feel so weird being on TikTok. It's like a bunch of 18, 17, 15-year-olds, and I'm like, what the heck?
You said TikTok, and all I heard was TikTok, motherfucker.
TikTok, motherfucker. The only reason I'm on it is because my sensei, aka Gary Vaynerchuk, said you must be on TikTok. I do a lot of video animations there. You can check it out. Do some funny ones. And yeah, just you want to reach me anywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Where else am I on? That's it, huh? Just type in Bernie and Marley podcast, no spaces, and you'll find me. All right, guys. Laters.